Give me one big overarching thought on what keeps you going.
Coffee's part of the answer. I feel like there's really not time to even like think about that. It's kind of like on to the next, fire, fire, bam, bam, bam. I work out every morning, and that gives me like the energy, I think, to fuel my day. And then I get psyched to see my kids.
All right, well, let's get in a car. It's getting a little rainy out here. So, Jenny, this is our Dunkin' What Keeps You Going segment where we talk to founders, entrepreneurs, leading executives, typically in fast-paced industries. You were one of the founders of Rent the Runway. Tell us a little bit about that journey.
Yeah, so about 9 years ago, I co-founded Rent the Runway with my business school classmate, Jen Hyman. It's been a wild ride, lots of fun from the early days where we were testing out if women would wear dresses at undergrad college campuses, now to the point where we've raised $125 million. We have over 1,000 employees. The business is profitable. So a dream adventure.
How do you think about balancing being an out of the home working mother with the in-home responsibilities?
I try to make my kids part of my work life, whether that's bringing them into the office or letting them know what I do. I think it's, I've been lucky to do some really fun things, so they're interested, and I'll talk to them about it in the evening, so like they have more of a context of what I'm up to. I think it's also been healthy at work to have kids in the office. Sometimes it like lightens the mood. It makes other people feel comfortable, like, hey, I can be a parent and be here at the office. So it's been good for talent retention.
Yep. I think what makes that company and your company fit so well with this segment is, Dunkin' is so much about people that have busy, kind of on-the-go lives.
Yeah, so our average customer is a working woman. She's, in her 30s. She's got a lot going on in her life, a lot she's juggling, but she still deserves to look and feel great, but probably doesn't have time to constantly be shopping, be up on the latest trends. Instead, you can rent it, turn it in, and get the next awesome thing. But convenience and being on the go, certainly a part of it.
And in terms of how you were operating the company, when you were running around, meeting with different fashion companies, meeting with potential partners, investors, and things of that nature, how did you kind of string it all together in terms of being able to keep in contact with the home office as this company was ballooning to, hundreds and hundreds of people?
Well, having a team and building out a team helped, but the early stages, there was a ton of running around. I literally used to jog to meetings to try to get a workout in, but also to get there on time and most efficiently sometimes. So I had my sneakers on, running around, wearing a million different hats. And as we built out the team, we had a lot of people who were just driven by a passion for what we were doing.
Yeah.
And worked their tails off. And I think that's what you need when you're starting a business.
Are there particular items of technology that really enable you to kind of be your most productive self and to kind of keep yourself going throughout the day?
Yeah, phone, now text even more than email, especially when something's urgent. I use Slack. Uber has become an important just part of getting around.
Yeah.
And managing my day-to-day most efficiently. The biggest thing that's shaped our company is the explosion of social media. This idea that Facebook kills outfits. So you wear something and probably that moment is posted on some social media channel.
Right.
That has been the driving need.
And the idea of renting the dress, renting the clothing, that was an enormously disruptive idea 8 years ago, continues to be a disruptive idea today. Do you see this store concept, this idea of 20 dressing rooms as opposed to 20 racks? Is that the most disruptive idea you have? Is there something else that you want to pair with that?
Yeah, so our other huge innovation has been our Rent the Runway Unlimited service. Subscription business, you rent 3 items at a time, you turn it in as frequently as you want, just like Netflix.
Like old Netflix,
yeah. Old Netflix.
Yeah, Jenny, we're a few blocks away from your store, which is interesting because you've been an online brand. Most of the physical store companies are under a lot of pressure and want to be more online. Why do you want to do this store?
We initially did not want to have a store. Customers kept asking us, can I try on the dress? Can I see it in person? And so we did some kind of makeshift tests in our office, like every good startup does. And it was a blow-away success. So we've constantly grown into that. Now we have a beautiful space. It's 4,000 square feet, right off Fifth Avenue on the ground floor.
Wow, it looks brand new.
As we just opened in December, we had a smaller space and we were busting at the seams.
Give me the layout.
So this is our service bar area. Everything's super efficient. Here is the Rent the Runway post, so you can drop off your returns. You can pick something new if you're part of our subscription service.
And what are your iPads here for?
So the iPads let you check in. So you've either made an appointment, or if you're a Rent the Runway customer, you can pull up your information so we automatically know something about you and can service you more effectively. Dressing rooms are the secret sauce here, and you can kind of see the rows of dresses over here.
Oh, now this is like a...
You can get lost and spend hours in here.
This is like a VIP room.
Yeah, so look, studio, by appointment only. And this is meant to be very zen. We let you really take your time here.
All right, well, Jenny, hey, I appreciate the time. I learned a ton.
Thank you.
Congratulations on all of what you've built. And people should check out
Thank
Rent
you.
the Runway, and they should check out Dunkin.